Doris continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along the way, and not only adjust their games, but add dimensions, whether it's being able to go down into the low post position if you're a point guard, a two guard, or even a three-man. But the other part of this, Kevin, is the off-the-court stuff. The better nutrition that these guys are being much smarter about, the strength and conditioning programs they're putting themselves through in the offseason, all of that raises the level in the NBA.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Utah. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Orlando. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's a one-do in at the three. Nailed from three-point land.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Vucevic dishes to Augustine, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by McGee. Ingram left side. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
Yeah, that second unit was fantastic in the last meeting. They infused a ton of energy and, somewhat surprisingly, a lot of points production.
Back to LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
You know, I think casual fans of the NBA probably wonder what makes LeBron so good. And you look at some of the attributes he has physically, the size, the strength, the quickness. But to me, it's as much about his pursuit of greatness and the commitment year-round to excelling and building his skills. He's truly a seminal player in NBA history.
Shooting two.
Free throw good, LeBron. With LeBron and his strength, Doris, he can shrug off defenders.
Well, to me, Kevin, he is easily one of the most formidable finishers to ever play the game. You think about it, he is as big and strong physically as most centers that are challenging him at the rim. What an imposing guy.
Second free throw, no good.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself. Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Augustine against Ball, 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron. To the middle, and the slam dunk by McGee.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Augustine against Ball, and stolen by James.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Ingram outside. That one drops for him. Ingram's got 5.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Augustine from outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Back to Ball. Lets a floater go. LeBron outside. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that makes them 4 out of 5 to start this thing. They're finding very good shots early on.
And LeBron James last season not slowing down even a little bit. Turned indoors one of his best seasons yet.
Isn't it amazing how impactful LeBron is on the floor at all times? Last year, you think about his passing and rebounding numbers were as good as they've ever been. Only a handful of guys have ever changed the game like he can.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Not a lot to be happy about with the Magic last season, but they did see some improvement in some of their players.
You know what, Kevin? I think you saw Aaron Gordon make a big leap, and I don't think he was alone. Guys like Evan Fournier and other wings also continue to develop their games. If there was one silver lining for a very difficult season, that would have to be it.
Stolen by McGee. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. He's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Magic trail by 6. And Augustine kicks to a 1-2. Outside Gordon. Here's Vucevic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. From 13, and Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Augustine. And stolen by LeBron. Ball against Augustine. Ingram kicks to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Ball, the pass to James. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Ball against Augustine. It's deflected.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
The pass to McGee. Kicks to Ingram. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. And the basket is good. LeBron's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
To the inside. And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Pass to a 1-2. Clock at 6. Fournier in the corner. Shoots over Ingram. Another miss by Orlando. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Ball. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
Vucevic with the bucket.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Fournier's shot is off.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Yep, that one goes in there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Augustine passes to Vucevic for 3. But he gets it back.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 11. Ingram dishes to LeBron. Fournier pulls it down.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
No, I didn't either. I thought his feet were moving. It was close, but he was still sliding in just a bit.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Ball. They shoot again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Ball's got 6 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 13. Grant kicks to Bamba. Down low, and the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
Ingram wide open, and it's off from three-point range.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Isaac, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Now Ball. He has 6. Here's James, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And just an impossible shot to guard at times. Doris, when you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, 2 in particular. James Harden, that step back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those 2 men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
And both free throws good for James. The Magic trail by 11. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Clippers. Off to a great start this season, currently in 2nd. And, of course, Los Angeles, 2 games back.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
Yeah, I think if that next step was coming, it would have happened by now. They can't be worried about could-haves and should-haves. They need to be focused 100% on the push for the playoffs. Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, and even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
And with Mohamed Bamba, one of the first things you notice is that 7'9" wingspan. I mean, yeah, he's got to add more muscle on that frame, but he can use that reach already to make an impact at both ends.
To the middle, and stolen by LeBron. Stolen by Bamba. Ross with it, now guarded by Stevenson. Shoots it up. Ross, that's good. Ross has got it back down to within single digits for Orlando. And with Bamba, In addition to his crazy length, you also get a player who's extremely smart.
How about getting scholarship offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard? You can see him thinking on the court. He's deliberate in the things that he does. Bright, bright future ahead for him.
Well, tremendous instincts and great position. Chandler scoping that one the entire way.
And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Isaac passes to Bamba. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams, the Lakers in 5th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
2-2.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
He hits the second from the line. Here is Stevenson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
On the wing, Stevenson. Ball with it. He's got 6. Floats one up. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Here's Ross. Another shot. Not going to go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz. Stevenson against Ross. From 11 feet away. Here's James. Chandler trying to free himself up. He gets that one. 14 points for LeBron.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And LeBron throws it down hard.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Grant in the post. He's covered by Ball.
Boy, a kickout's probably a better option when the defense is swarming around like that.
Here's James. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Knocked loose. Fast break, the Lakers. James with the ball. Nice open look, but it's no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 18. Passes it to Grant. Inside. Here's Bamba. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Los Angeles is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ball against Grant. Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. Pass to James. Shoots over Isaac. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
I don't think the defense has been very good, and right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second chance opportunities.
Ball is the point with KCP at his side. LeBron James is out there with Hart, and it's Chandler in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And here is Ball to the middle, trying to find Chandler. He's got it now.
But how excellent a finisher at the rim. Chandler's length and timing still hard to match up with defensively. Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. You think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Orlando Magic has struggled to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time, and it's difficult to do even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. D.A., thank you. And he makes the first. And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
James finds Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Poke loose over LeBron. That one wide left.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
Now, that's a head scratcher. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball. Wow, hats off to him for making that one. You can't find a much tougher shot than that.
Caldwell Pope against Ross. At the elbow, it's Bamba. Grant outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ball. Another miss by Orlando. Lakers leading by 22. Isaac with the steal. Gordon trying to break loose. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Listen, the defense was there. Jonathan Isaac just focused, locked in on the hoop, knows he can score from there, guys.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Caldwell Pope against Ross. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics, and the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Chandler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Ingram in for Josh Hart. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Fournier comes in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Grant.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Fourth, Lonzo Ball.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point. But with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Here's Vucevic, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Well, great to see Vucevic work that in-between game, showing he wants to improve that game.
Ball, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Owundu's checked in. Here's Ball. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Augustine, that's good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Augustine against Ball. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Again, Los Angeles.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
High arcing shot. Augustine, that's good. Augustine's got 4 this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Poked away. Augustine with the steal. He kicks it to Fournier. Shoots over Ingram, and that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Fades and shoots. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For Orlando, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Owundu kicks to Augustine. The pass to Vucevic. They get it back. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Evan Fournier proving adept right in that instance of making the defense bite and put him at the free throw line.
And when you look at Evan Fournier, he's just a reliable source for points whenever he's on the floor.
Yeah, and Fournier is a bit of a quiet scorer. I mean, he always ends up with a lot of points, but doesn't tend to wow you with any individual plays. Terrific shooter who just makes the most of his touches and his minutes whenever he's on the floor.
The first one falls.
You get a little glimpse into the mindset of Evan Fournier. This guy will do whatever it takes to win.
And so Fournier nails both of them. And Doris, last year, another season where Evan Fournier continued to improve his scoring.
Well, it's really been amazing to watch this guy refine his game over the last several years. Very judicious with the shots he takes. Not going to wow you too often, but a very consistent contributor.
Pass to Owundu. Stolen by McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Shoots over Kuzma. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Lakers leading by 22. Caldwell Pope passes the ball. Rebound by the Magic. Fournier's got 4 rebounds in this game. Three-pointer. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Kuzma. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Boy, look at how hard he pursues the basketball. Gets out of his area. Terrific work on the offensive glass.
Augustine against Ball. Floats one. Here's Vucevic. McGee with the block. And they get it back. And the basket by Gordon. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Ingram. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Lonzo Ball.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Outside Gordon. Passes to Awundu. And Lance Stephenson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. As basketball becomes more global, we continue to see veterans come from abroad and Doris make an impact as role players in the league.
You know what I love, Kevin, is great basketball players could come from any place in the world. And obviously, general managers now have got to expand their field of vision. They've got to have international scouting. But the NBA would be a lot less rich a place if we did not have Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the unicorn in New York City, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't care where players come from. All I want to know is, can they play basketball? And if they can, I want to watch them. Well, we know this about Nikola Vucevic, right? He's always been a reliable option on the offensive end. He's at his best when he's sort of balancing that inside and outside game. This guy a year ago focused on posting up and getting better looks close to the basket.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. And as talented as Vucevic is on offense, detractors will always question Doris his defense.
Well, I think, Kevin, there's no secret here that his defense is not as strong as his offense. But from a purely statistical standpoint, his team is much better with him on the floor.
Jonathan Simmons is checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Guys, that's number 2 on him, and they do not need him to sit right away, but one more foul before the half, and he'll be headed to the bench.
The Lakers with the ball.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Love his game or hate it, but there is no denying, Doris, that Lance Stephenson makes things happen on the floor.
Just a pure creator when he has the basketball in his hands. Unbelievable handle. Sometimes gets creative on his way to the cup, but you love how he plays with such great passion and energy.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
McGee against Vucevic. Kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Simmons against Ingram. Pass to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, sheer strength on these finishes. Aaron Gordon pushes through anything you might throw at him.
Caldwell Pope against Augustine. And it's blocked by Gordon. They recover it. The Lakers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. The Lakers making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Evan Fournier. Good on both. Now Augustine. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving. Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Augustine against Caldwell Pope. From 17 feet out, his shot is good, scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Augustine, no luck. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Simmons kicks to Vucevic. Augustine passes to Bamba. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Chandler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And Augustine kicks to Simmons. Clock at 6. Here's Ross. Offensive rebound. Bamba misses the baby hook.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Stevenson against Ross. Stevenson with the bounce pass. Here's Kuzma, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Magic.
I mean, credit their guards. They've done a great job of crashing the backboards. The effort isn't the question, though. They've got some other questions to answer if they're going to get back in this game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Hart subbed in for Ingram. Then for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Grant in for Augustine. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:07 left in the first half. James against Ross. Here's Grant. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw drops for Grant.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
LeBron kicks to Stevenson. To the paint. Here's Hart. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Bamba dishes to Grant. Shoots a 3. It's good from long range. Grant's got 9. There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. James finds Stevenson. Back to LeBron. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Here's Grant. He's got 9. There's the pass to Simmons. Off on the layup.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, they've dominated that category in this one. It's reflected in the score.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
Shaq, what'd you think about Orlando?
Well, it's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how disruptive was he in that first half? I mean, creating havoc, causing turnovers, and really energizing his team.
Well, didn't you get the sense, Greg, that this entire team fed off his energy? His remarkable effort on the defensive end really triggered this group.
On the court for Orlando, Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. Vucevic is out there with Isaac, and it's a one-do in at the small forward.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Augustine against Ball. Augustine passes to Awundu. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Here's Ball. The rebound by Awundu. Orlando's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Vucevic for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, I think the best part of his tremendous three-point ability as a big man is just how much it stretches the defense.
Well, you just have to love the skill Vucevic shows on the offensive end. I mean, he can erupt for big scoring nights if you don't keep him in check, and it gives you a little bit of everything from an offensive standpoint.
Awundu passes to Augustine. Isaac with the ball. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Isaac's got 6.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Here's James. And nothing is falling for him right now. Guys, Vucevic doing more shooting from range the last couple of years, further improving his versatile offensive game.
Yeah, and when he was younger, he got his points by going to work on the block. Still can do that, but now prefers to float outside and stretch the defense. Very soft touch on that jump shot, no matter if it comes from inside or out. And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Right. The effort could have been so much better. You've got to be willing to fight through that screen. There's no question about it.
And a moment to see numbers for Nikola Vucevic. 14th in rebounding, 15th in field goal percentage. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. No good on that one. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Isaac. And he's good on the second. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ball kicks to LeBron. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic trail by 18. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Lakers second.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. And stolen by Fournier. Passes it to Augustine. 2 points. That one goes. Augustine's got 15 points.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Ball against Augustine. Ball no good.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Here's Awundu. He's covered by Ball. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. From down in the low post, it goes. 10 points for him.
And the focus there, when Ball is close to the rim, he's really good at getting good shots up and over the defense.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. They trail by 18. Awundu kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over McGee, and it's Vucevic missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. And stolen by Fournier. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's a one-do. James covering. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic. Lakers leading by 20. The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
The one-do passes to Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And that'll be his third foul so far. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Gordon. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got 8 points.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Ball dishes to LeBron. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando the other way now. Augustine looking around. Fires from deep. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night, and there it is for him. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Here's a one-do. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's blocked. Here's Caldwell-Pope. They get the rebound and finished off by LeBron.
Well, there are certain physical advantages brought to the table by LeBron James, and that's one of them right there, Kev.
Augustine with it, now guarded by Ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Grant, he's checked in for Augustine. Ball, the pass to McGee. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Vucevic. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. The Magic have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Grant finds Gordon. To end the run, McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bamba. Ross on the wing. With the slam.
Well, the flashback to Ross's rookie year when he won the dunk contest. Give him a chance, and you're guaranteed to see something flashy.
Ball, the pass to James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. The Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Pass to Bamba. He kicks it to Ross. There's the pass to Gordon. Over LeBron. And it's Gordon missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
Bamba. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bamba's got 7 points.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Caldwell Pope against Ross. Got a piece of it. James with it, and he has 28 points for the game. Back to Ball. Shoots over Grant. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Grant surveying the D. Outside for Simmons. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Grant gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 12.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Ball dishes to McGee. Hangs in the air, and it's good on the way in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Grant kicks to Bamba. Gordon inside. He's covered by Ball. And it's Gordon missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, we know this about Aaron Gordon, guys. The athleticism has always been there at an NBA level. Now he's paired that with the improved shooting from a year ago, and that turned into his best year as a pro, and I believe he's a budding star. He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
The Magic shooting around 40% from the floor here. Outside, Simmons. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Jonathan Simmons, the explosive wing player, went undrafted but has earned a spot in the NBA after a strong couple of years in the G League. Now he's established himself as a potent offensive player.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Simmons. And for Simmons, when he was in the G League, he developed, Greg, his playmaking.
Yeah, spent some time at point guard at that level, and I think it helps him in terms of finding ways to create shots for himself. He's definitely, though, at his best when the ball is in his hands. Not so much a spot-up player, but he can create offense for a team in a hurry.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, what a journey for Jonathan Simmons, gentlemen, right? This guy is undrafted. He comes up through the G League and now has proven to be a quality NBA player.
Here's Ross. Kept alive Orlando. And the basket by Gordon.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Stevenson. Rebound by the Magic. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Simmons credits his time with the Spurs, Doris, for molding him into the player that he is today.
Well, I think specifically Simmons improved on the defensive end of the floor. This guy would get some tips and watch Kawhi Leonard play. You can see that in the rugged tenacity on the defensive end.
And yes, it's good.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Bamba kicks to Simmons. To the inside. Pass to Ross for the 3. Poke loose.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Isaacs checked in for the Magic. Here's Stevenson. And too long on the shot.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Isaac passes to Grant. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart, and it's Chandler. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Here's Ross. Plays it up and banks it in. Ross has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic.
Well, what an excellent finish by Terrence Ross. The defense giving him a very hard time, but he was determined.
And the basket by Stevenson.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Grant outside. Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and done?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Stevenson outside. Back to Ball. Got a hand on it.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Lakers leading by 19. Pass to Kuzma. All alone. Second chance shot. Ross grabs the board.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Stolen. Pass to Kuzma. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Stevenson. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Grant against Ball. Takes the 13-footer. No good from Grant. Lakers leading by 18. Down low. Isaac with the steal. Inside. No good from Grant.
And barely anyone in the area, and still he whiffs on the bunny.
Hart, that's good.
Boy, you have got to love the dime, the pass on time and on target.
The Magic trail by 20. Grant kicks to Isaac. Now here's Bamba. The pass to Gordon. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Stevenson. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Isaac kicks to Ross. The 19-foot shot. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Grant against Ball. Isaac with the steal. Grant outside. Gordon finds Grant. Now here's Isaac. He's guarded closely. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Lakers leading by 20. Kuzma with it. Bamba picks him up. And it's Ball in the corner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jaren Grant. That's his first foul. G League last season experimenting, Doris, with coaches' challenges of certain calls during games. Do you see that perhaps moving over as well to the NBA?
Kevin, my understanding on this is that across NBA ownership, there is real momentum to allow for a coach's challenge. And I think it's commonplace to see teams argue a call. When it's all said and done, we want to get things correct. And so maybe you see this happen in the G League. And what's the carryover to the NBA? I don't know, but I can tell you unequivocally, ownership wants to see a coach's challenge in the NBA at some point.
And I think, Doris, anytime you can make those coaches do more, put more on the line, just adds to the intrigue of the game.
No question.
Ball against Augustine. With the fadeaway. Offensive rebound, Ingram. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's a one-do. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Chandler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Ingram missing. The Magic trail by 20. Fournier passes to Gordon. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Josh Hart. Lakers on D. Left side, Gordon. And that one, good. Gordon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, boy, oh boy. Each year, Aaron Gordon adding to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
And it's LeBron missing.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
Lakers leading by 18. And here is Ball. Lakers passing it around. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's a one-do. The Lakers with the rebound. James kicks to Ball. Back to LeBron. To the paint. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by James. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Gordon. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
And the call will be against Fournier. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And here is Los Angeles now.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach. That's a big payoff for crashing the offensive boards. Go to work.
Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Pass to Augustine. Lob pass to Gordon. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Feeds the ball. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 11 in the second half.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Now Augustine. Kicks to Vucevic. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Now, this guy is a crafty scorer. If Vucevic starts to cook, fellas, look out.
Ball, the pass to LeBron. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
He kicks to Augustine. Back to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a 1-2. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Augustine against Ball. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
And it's Gordon missing.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
James outside for 3. Ingram. Augustine grabs the board. Augustine's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Gordon. Down low. Basket good. Gordon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
LeBron kicks the ball. Pass to Kuzma. And stolen by Gordon.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And Simmons kicks to Vucevic. Doris, for both charting game action and improving player health, the players now are being tracked by the player tracking devices or chips in their jersey during a game.
I love it, Kevin, because what it enables teams to do is measure the impact and the toll it can take on a player. For example, we now know that player X ran 5 miles on this particular night in this game action environment. And what that affords you is, okay, if you have a back-to-back situation, then you're going to be more careful with that player's minutes the next night. Or if it's an off day, Kevin, you can just say to that player, listen, unless we're doing a walkthrough, you're not involved. I want you off your feet and recovering. Anything that helps the competitive environment that these players are playing in, I'm all for it, Kev.
That was an excellent example. I like that. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth. Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Chandler. Clock at 6. Back to Caldwell Pope. That one off the back iron and out. And Orlando has possession. Here's a 1-2. And it's Grant in the corner. Pass to Isaac. Here's a 1-2. He's guarded by Chandler. Another miss by Orlando. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Passes it to Stevenson. Ingram against Grant. Top of the key. And that one's good. Ingram.
Up by double digits. Little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.